hold on.
All right, we live?
Hold on.
Okay. All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites from the Indianapolis branch of the Great Millstone. We're here to give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of the Great Millstone who rule well and teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Achaim who live in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth that be like it to the speckled bird, also known as the Israelite foreigners, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, let's get right into it.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And this is the prophet Ezra, who's also known as Ezra in the Old Testament. He's having a conversation with the archangel Uriel. Okay, he's prophesying about the end times, and he says, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself." When you see the signs of signs past, you know that he told us before. You know, we're going to start to see that the Lord is about to visit the world that He's made. Somebody get Isaiah 42 and 9. This is Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 9. It reads, Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. God, and that's like we know, you can look clearly at, we've already had the first war, World War I, the second war, World War II, and right now we're on the brink of World War III and these end times. You know, the Lord said when He comes back, He's going to visit a world where Edom is ruling. Okay?
Precept.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
God, and now Esau is the so-called a white man, according to Malachi 1 and 4, who is the wicked. All right? All right? And that's the thing. He's coming to destroy the wicked of this earth. Okay? That dude has been a terror. That whole nation has been a terror all over this planet. You know, have done nothing but destroy this place. Destroyed people. All right? Destroyed the water. Destroyed the food. Destroyed the air. That's what he does. He's not happy unless he's destroying something.
Yep. That's it. Yeah, well, that's Isaiah 24 and 4. Yeah, might as well get that.
Yep. It's Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4. It says, The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. God, it says that the earth is mourning. That's where it is right. Nobody's happy right now. Okay? Even them, you know, just like the scripture said, you know, he did an evil to himself, to whom
can he do good?
Will he be good to? Okay? He's unhappy with himself. All right? And like I said, this earth is mourning, is languishing. Somebody get the definition of the word languish? Definition of languish.
Yeah, and it's because of the poor management of the earth. You know, and the landlords of the earth are not running it like they're supposed to.
God. All right, and those landlords, like we were saying, is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay, with the head of them being the Ish people. All right, this is the U.S. and language shit. Shalom, it says definition says to be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted. God, and that's the thing. You know, he's in rulership, as the scriptures tell us. You know, when he's in rulership, the earth will not yield his strength. Okay, he destroys everything.
Got a precept for you. This is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that you might have life, and that you might have it more abundantly.
And that's Yahweh speaking. Okay, the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He steals land. He steals heritage, steals our identities, and all the process of doing that, killing and destroying the people that he takes it from. Okay? Micah 2:2. It's Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. God says, woe, and that word woe goes to destruction. That work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, that they practice it. And just get up and, get up, go to the bathroom, turn on C-SPAN. Congress that, them wicked people are passing laws in the wee hours of the morning. Okay? Ready to come forth on the people. Okay? That's all they do. Is write laws to keep people subject. Underneath, keep people mourning. All right?
And they cover the fields and take them by violence, and the houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his inheritance.
Yeah. What happened to Gad? What happened to the so-called Native Americans? Gad and Reuben. They coveted this place called America and took it by violence. They didn't say, "Hey, look, we need you to come in and operate this land for us." No, they was operating the land. They was doing fine by themselves. History doesn't teach you that the so-called Native American Indians helped this devil learn how to do agriculture and how to survive on the land, man.
Yep.
And what did he get back for that? He got rape, rob, and murder back for that, man.
Precept.
Time.
Proverbs 22:28. Remove not the ancient landmark which thy fathers have set.
It says, we remove not the ancient landmarks. So what they do is come, take lands, remove the things that define that land and make it their own. Just like the other was saying, we went into this Gadite called Squanto. He was the one who was responsible for teaching those pilgrims, in the early 1600s. And they destroyed them.
I got another one. Proverbs 23:10. Remove not the old landmark, and enter not into the fields of the fatherless.
So don't come and take their land and do what you want to do with it. But that's what they did. All right? That's exactly what they did. Removed them off their land and gave them reservations. Okay?
Can I get one more? Proverbs 24:2. Some remove the landmarks, they violently take away flocks and feed thereof.
Taking the cattle, what was that? They took all of the oxen so they couldn't eat. Oh yeah.
The buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I got you. It says, they drive away the ass of the fatherless, they take the widow's ox for a pledge.
Yep. Everything, so they couldn't nourish themselves. Right. Okay.
We can't get away. We can't get away from the scriptures, bro.
Nope.
The scriptures are precise, man.
Yep.
Everything he did was everything he was gonna do, because this was written before he did it. Everything he was gonna do was written in the scriptures.
19.
Precept.
Yeah, y'all got it.
The precept will not be defeated.
Job 9:24.
No, the scriptures cannot be defeated.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the places of the judges, therefore is not where and who is he.
God. It says that the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. Okay, so-called white man. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Whose face has been covered? The scriptures tell you what Yahweh looks like. With Revelations 1:13 through 15. And he's the head judge. According to John 5:22. It says the Father doesn't no man commit judgment to the Son. Okay? So that's the head judge. So now you know who covered him, you know where he is and who he is. All right?
Finish?
This is Genesis chapter 49 and verse 19. It says, Gad, a troop, shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
It says Gad is a troop over. What's the troop? The military, the armies of this nation.
Right.
Okay, that have come over. You know,
Okay.
they were the ones who destroyed Gad, making all those treaties and breaking them.
Yep.
All right.
It was called the U.S. Cavalry.
Now,
Now-
cavalry.
Now the word cavalry, right? Now there's two ways to say it. You have cavalry and you have cavalry. Now cavalry is the U.S. cavalry, which goes back to the word caballo, which means horse. That's the U.S. cavalry. But the cavalry is where you get the word calavera, which means skull. That's where Yahushua, where they brought him to be crucified at. The place of the skull. So the U.S. troops that came, that was the cavalry that came to take Gad down. And they took down his wide land.
Jeremiah.
You got this
Something else. This is Jeremiah chapter. This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith, by his faith.
God, it says it's his soul. Whose soul is it talking about? The soul of Esau, Edom. Okay? Who is the just? That's the Israelites, the elect of the Israelites. Shall live by faith. What is that faith? The faith is a gift. Okay? It's not given to everyone. It's only given to his elect. And we have to have that, especially with these times that are coming. All right?
Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
God, he transgressed by that wine. That's his philosophies and his doctrines. Okay? He neither keepeth it at home. Just watching the video today, he's got over 800 military bases all over this earth. Okay? Embassies everywhere. Okay? He's talking about how, if what they do is, if you don't do what they say, they overthrow the military and install a new one. Okay?
Well, that's what they do. They send an economic hitman, and they'll bribe the leaders. The leader don't fight, then they send in the real hitman, the jackets.
Yep.
And then they take them out and then install a new puppet leader.
Yep. Most they did that with Assad, and then before that, the president of Haiti, when it came to that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. All right.
They took out Gaddafi.
Yep.
They took out Saddam Hussein. They took out, they took out a lot of those back in way back, the Cuban leader. They took them out and set up Batista.
Fidel Castro?
No, they took out Batista and put in Fidel Castro.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's the same story over and over again. Going back to Haiti, you had a father and son. I'm not sure if they were both ruling or one after the other, and eventually they took them out. So anyone that don't comply with them, they taking you out.
The dude named Jovenel Motiz or something?
No, that was later. I'm talking about going way back.
Oh, way back. Oh.
Way back.
If you look at history, those are the same practices of Rome.
Yeah.
Those are the same, just coming out there for education. If you really get into history, you get to go into how Rome ruled, that's the same way that Rome ruled.
Yeah.
All right, Rome would come over there, they'll conquer, they'll conquer you, then they'll put a leader over you.
Yep.
And then the leader is over you, but then they have a Roman general there to oversee to make sure that things are going the way that they wanted to go.
The Praetorian Guards and all that.
Yep.
And then you had like now, you know how you have a president that comes in, president-elect, and then he gets in there, he sets up a cabinet that's going to be beneficial to him.
Yep.
They were doing that in Rome.
Yep.
They would get rid of certain individuals when the next leader would come in. I forget the name of it, but it's the same shit.
Yep. Yep.
Done over.
But they wanted to have total control. So if they knew that you were somebody that didn't agree, you got smoked.
That's it.
Pretty much, it showed that in the movie you just went to go see it, Gladiator 2. It showed in the Gladiator 2. You pay attention, you know, if you ain't agreeing, you got smoked. It showed it in the first Gladiator too. You know, if you gonna, and that's the same thing with America. That's the same rules they follow. If you ain't gonna follow what we gonna do, that's all right. We're gonna put somebody in place of you to do what we want to do.
And that's prophecy.
Yep.
Because you had to have the fourth beast in Daniel, the 7th chapter, which is the Roman Empire. They had to come into power, then they had to fall, and the little horn had to come and rise up out of that, so to speak. You know, and then when that beast came and was established, it was established along the same principles of the old order.
Yep.
You know, so all they did was like it was a pause in the Roman Empire, the pagan Roman Empire, and then or the Edomite pagan Roman Empire, and then they came back again during the Renaissance. And that's why the name Renaissance means rebirth.
Right.
The rebirth of Esau coming back into power because the Lord locked his ass up for a period of 1,000 years. You know, all throughout what they called Europe today. You know, and that's where you have like ancient, you know, paintings and icons and stuff of Jake as rulers, judges, and then having Esau being brought up in there, the same way they do Jake today, the court system. You know, and then you have these Edomite devils going back. I don't know if they still do it now, but you had what's called the barristers, and they wore this wig, this woolly wig on their head, because that goes back to Jakes that were ruling. You know, so that's why they have those woolly wigs on their head.
Yeah.
Because it goes back to that ancient order.
If I'm not mistaken, it's because it stands for like wisdom, right?
Well, it
Like
goes back
knowledge,
to
yeah.
it goes back to Jake
Yeah.
ruling, because Jake had the woolly hair. You know, then you had the beef eaters. There was a young soldier with a big afro. You know, like Absalom. You know, and that's why they had that big food and fuck with the big ass hat like that. That shit looks stupid.
Right.
But what does it go back to? It goes back to Jake, the young Jake soldier afro was out there. You know? Did you say you had a piece of it? You still have more to that? Okay.
I got a little bit more.
Okay, so finish that and then you come in with yours. And then y'all got it, man. Don't get too cold out here. Don't let your brain freeze.
Right.
With the brain freeze and shit. Yeah, it feels good out here. Shit.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
It's noise. 2 and 5, the letter N, it says, but gathered unto him all nations, and even unto him all people.
That's what. I'm sorry. What the phrase you could put to that is the New World Order.
Yep.
You know, one world system, one world government, one world monetary system. Oh, and right now you have the BRICS. They're setting up I don't know if they set it up already or they're setting up you know how America and other nations have SWIFT and how they cut Russia out. Well, they're setting up something just like that, but opposite to where it avoids the U.S. dollar.
Yeah.
So pretty much, as you know, because they were saying that ever since 1944, the Bretton Woods Agreement in New Hampshire, when America became the monetary unit of the world reserve currency, that they had the hegemony or power over all nations, which proves that according to Revelation 17, it says that, matter of fact, somebody get that real quick, Revelation 17:18, that America is that city that rules over all the kings of the earth.
Yeah.
They're the ones that got that power. You know? So if somebody got it, just read it.
Okay. Revelation 17 and 18, and it reads, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth.
Right. And then when it comes to policies and dictatorial power, America is the one that holds that.
Yeah.
You know, you got NATO. Well, who's really the power behind NATO? It's America.
Right.
You know, you have the EU. You know, even though America is not a part of that, but America is pretty much governing over the affairs of the whole entire planet.
Isn't it a clause with NATO that they can't make a decision unless America approves it or something like that?
That's it, you know, because America is that, look, prophecy is undefeated too.
Yeah.
You know, the precepts and prophecy are undefeated. You know, they pack a punch, the PP, precepts and prophecy.
That's right.
You know?
Man, that petrodollar rules.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that petrodollar rules, because, but now again, because according to the promises that coming true, you see that petrodollar rules.
Right.
Then you can take a dollar to Mexico and do it almost like $50 to $60, maybe $70, because that's not more currency.
Right.
That's why you see now, when you go to the trade, all these other countries they're veering away from that. Okay, because America stopped dealing in gold and started dealing in paper. Yep. All right, and with the British nation, all that is dealing with gold.
Yeah.
All their exchanges with the gold, and America can't keep up.
Yeah, and that's why when the U.S. dollar was set up as a world reserve currency, it was supposed to be backed by gold.
Yep.
I believe it was a gold standard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
And then what happened was the rest of the nations of the world were backed by the dollar.
Yep.
See, that's why they came into debt. But then 1971, when Nixon did away with that standard, you know what happened was now the nations couldn't convert their money for silver or for gold like they were supposed to. They didn't have a hedge.
Yep.
So all they had was a bunch of paper money for their goods.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shemashai's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Yeah, because it's mad because you go into Japan. They used to wear what, the kimono? I think that's what it was called, the kimono.
Yeah.
They used to wear the kimono, but they don't wear the kimono anymore. Now they wear three-piece suits.
Oh yeah, or the bushu. Yeah, that was the other one, the bushu.
You know, so they come in and bring in their philosophy. They actually changed the way that other nations live.
Right,
they
because
make them live.
I'm sorry, no, go ahead, finish.
They make them live by their standards.
Yeah, because
You know,
that's why you see these world leaders now, you know, and so-called men of the other nations wearing the fucking three-piece suit,
Yep.
three-piece suit with a tie.
Yeah, Phallic.
You got it.
You know, they make them live by their standard. All right. See, because look, they come in, they take over, they get you to sign their contracts, and they rule you with America really was ruling these other countries with an iron fist for years.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Land, Mother Earth.
and not that, but now these little countries are stepping up. We ain't scared no more. So when they had that atomic bomb, that's what made the rest of the earth fear them. So
Oh, yeah.
That's what made them powerful.
Yep.
All right, but now everybody else got the same type of technology you got now. So
Yep.
we ain't scared of you.
Yep, precept.
And that's why you know you have a lot of people now encouraging these smaller nations to take their agricultural money and invest it into weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, let the weak say I am strong. You know,
Yep.
or thou become weak as weak. So now you can't puff at the nations like you used to.
No.
You don't have that edge that you used to have going back to the 40s,
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah.
You know, when Russia saw the devastation of that bomb, they put all their effort and energy into making something to defend against it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, so much so that their technology and their weaponry has surpassed American technology.
Yeah. Hey, remember that old bully in the hood? When you was young, he used to be kicking everybody's ass.
He was,
You know? And now all the youngsters grew up. Now he an old nigga and like everybody disrespecting him, don't like him. You know? And people niggas running up on him. Like, nigga, I'll beat your ass out here. Because he don't have that strength no more. That's how people are looking at this country. You know what? To hell with you. We got other options.
Yeah.
You know, we got the BRICS nations. They looking at America like, like you know, and then America is getting systematically de-bricked. You know, like systematically taken apart.
That's right. Yeah.
They getting right. That's right.
even the horse said, that's right.
Now, why the horse?
Kalaya.
Back you up, Apostle.
Oh, yeah.
That was in That was something that Putin said in the interview. You know, we fell back. He said we put all our money into our military and our technology.
Yep.
We surpassed you.
Yep.
That's what they did. That's why they're not afraid of America. Yeah, the Cold War. Yeah, you know what? We fell back. We put all our money into our military. Then we became powerful and strong.
And I know there's one in Jeremiah 50 or 51 where it speaks about the same thing that you're about to read. Read that. It's dealing with the nations going back to their land. You know, it's in either Jeremiah 50 or 51.
Isaiah 13 and 14, and it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land.
Right, that's why they're fleeing back to their own land. Why? Because when they were here, they were making money, but then to keep their place here, the workers, the upkeep, the overhead got too expensive. So they went and took everything back home, and now they shipping stuff from their country back over here. That's why everywhere you go, dollar store, you go anywhere, you have stuff made in Bangladesh, made in China, made in Nicaragua, made in this place and that place. It's very rare you're gonna see something made in USA. Even the goddamn American flag is made in China. Ain't that I mean, how's that for iron?
Yeah.
Here it is, the one nation that you hate, but you claim to hate the most, they're the ones making your American flag. But you're so patriotic. You know?
Oh, you're so worried about slave labor. You're so worried about Chinese slave labor, and they making the U.S. flag.
Yeah. Did you find it? Okay.
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 16, says, cut off the sword from Babylon and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest.
Right, because there's going to come a point where everything's going to be, this place is going to be taken out. You ain't going to be able to plant. You ain't going to be able to reap. You ain't going to be able to sell nothing. Go ahead.
It says, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Yeah, because destruction is coming. Now, when you read up above a little bit on Isaiah 13, right, it speaks about the day of the Lord, the destruction that's coming. And prior to these people, being destroyed, a lot of them going to bring their businesses back to their nation. But you got to go.
Amos 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, but the Lord hath not done it?
There you go. Shall there be evil in the city, but the Lord hath not done it? Well, this place is going out. The prophets are here. They're prophesying the downfall of this place, just like they prophesied the downfall of many kingdoms and empires, and eventually what happened? It came to pass.
Right.
Like going back during the time of the Roman Empire, the Apostle John was writing stuff down that was going to take place where that actual kingdom that he was in was going to fall. And it just so happened that the very year that he wrote that, that was the last year of the Edomite rulers in Rome. 96 AD, Domitian, which they murdered or assassinated, took him out. Then Nerva came in there, and he didn't rule that long, but he was a Jake. And then after that, you had succession. Yeah.
That scripture's a cut to that Christianity doctrine that God is good all the time too. Yeah, that garbage.
Yeah, y'all got it.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 22. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish in famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down.
See, these are some of the plagues that the Lord's going to bring upon the earth. Because he's going to make shit hard. Now how the saying goes, weak men make hard times, hard times make strong men, or something like that. Strong men make easy times, something along those lines. So pretty much we're at the point now where men are weak.
Yep.
And the good times have made everybody weak. You know, so now the Lord is about to bring this place down.
Right.
And on top of that, you know, like it says in Revelation 17, you know, that this place is known as the abominations of the earth. You know, because of these things and many other things, the Lord is actually bringing this place down.
Right.
So the words of the Lord are pretty much destructing, breaking apart this place, America, the stronghold. That's why it says, "Thou become weak as weak." Everything is collapsing. You know, the worm is spread under thee. You know, basically, not only is the infrastructure falling apart, but also the morality of this place is falling apart. You know? Somebody has something?
Like I said, I'll finish this and say, just like it says, like Isaiah 19, like the spirit of Egypt family.
There you go.
Yeah, this place is failing. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Back to the 2 Ezra 16, verse 24, it says, there shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it.
Yeah, because let's talk about, you know, when these cities, you know, when all hell breaks loose and people are going to be carted into these FEMA camps, you're not going to have the hustle and bustle that you have like this. Everything's going to be more in a controlled environment, like you have in the movie 1984. You know, they'll say, well, that's the book and it was turned into a movie. Yeah, but the thing is, look at the direction that the world is going into. Total mind control, total control of everything. You know, if you have an opinion that's against the small hats, they're going to blacklist you. If you have an opinion that's against a particular group, they're going to blacklist you. You know? And anything that you do, if it goes against the status quo, so to speak, or the ones that are in control and power, they're going to blacklist you. They're going to push you to the curb. So you have to stay on that straight and narrow. And that's why they want to bring the digital system, bring in that social credit score. And if you don't measure up, you get cut out. And they got a small example of that with the credit score. You know, if you don't have a particular credit score, you can't get certain things in this life. You can only get at what your credit score tells you. You know, you can only go so far with it.
Yeah, they have something called debt to income ratio that they judge by, like, look, how much debt do you have for how much debt do you have and will you be able to pay this debt at the same time that you're paying us back? You know, it's called debt to income ratio. You know, and that's just a way to keep Jake back, man. That's just a way to keep certain people back. If you was a fucking hunky, then they have another loophole. Well, you know what? You can go to do this, and that. And you can get this wiped away, or you can get a new line of credit, and get this as your starter.
There's all kind of loopholes.
Yeah, I got my credit fixed. I went to go get a car. I was at 800. He said, you don't have any debt history. You need a cosign. Yeah. 800 credit score is supposed to be so much of a good credit score to you, aka Babylon. He told me I had to go get a cosign.
Yep. Because what they do is when they run your credit, they look at all the other stuff that you owe, or that you got stuff that you paid off your credit, and then they hold it on you for 7 years. That's fucking bastard, man. He already charged interest in everything you do. He'll sell your debt to another person, which that's illegal. And if it's illegal, why the fuck is it happening? But it's happening all the time, and it's getting reported to the IRS. I thought it was illegal. If it's illegal, how can it get reported? Shouldn't the IRS be asking, hey, well, who owns this debt? No, you can't do that. They should be stopping them at the door.
Well, shit, they're the ones that's pushing that.
Same hands.
Yeah, that shows you that this whole system is corrupt. You know, this whole system is set up to be a stumbling block. It's set up to be a rat race stumbling block for you to just chase in circles, man, on a hamster wheel. You know? But when you find out, hey, that's why the scriptures say the truth shall make you free. You know, because when you got the truth, you able to look at things at a distance and see the craftiness, the cunning craftiness that this devil set up to trap you. You know, they don't want people to be free thinkers. They don't want people to be free in mind. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed.
Yeah, grievous is what they prescribe. This shit, they writing this shit as law, but it's all kind of holes in the law. There's nothing upholding it. You know, you can't catch anything because it slips through another hole.
Right.
You know?
You got something?
Like grabbing air.
What's that?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was that?
No, I had a reason.
Okay, can I read this real quick?
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke
Yep.
in all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do.
Yep. Yep. Because hey, you trying to prosper without the Lord, and the Lord is prosperity. Serving the Lord is prosperity, man. It's just prosperity that you don't gain in this world. But hey, but the what you gain in your mind is prosperity. What you gain in your spirit is prosperity. Hey, you're not holding on to the things that everybody else is. You know?
You understand that the things of this world are temporary.
Yep.
You know, you can have it one minute and be gone the next. That's what the scripture says. Set not thy heart upon what is it called? Riches, uncertain riches.
Yep.
Yeah. So it says, until thou be destroyed and until thou perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings whereby thou hast forsaken.
Yep. And people are still forsaking the Lord, and that's why they're in the same condition that they was in from the beginning of such things.
Yeah.
Then people I'm sorry.
You got it.
Then people they so-called make it in the society, and then they figure out that making it comes at a cost.
Yep.
You know? They find they get to where people say, "Oh, he made it," but then they get all the way up there and find out that ain't making it.
That ain't making it. Because you got to do things.
Yeah.
Something strange that he's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the only ones that really stay up there are the ones that keep doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some dirty mother, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Nasty butt broke niggas.
And there's that's right. And this whole system, pretty much, is geared and set up to keep people in debt, to keep people oppressed. You know, and that oppression comes by way of this monetary system that's set up to keep people behind the 8 ball, like I'm saying. You know, because it's a constant debt system, and it's like you trying to pay a debt, right? But they won't take cash. They want you to, you can't use a debit card.
Yeah.
You got to use a credit card.
Yeah. So, and then you got, you got to pay another company to get it. Hey, that's crazy. Hey, you got a card note. You got to pay people to pay them. Yeah, you can use a debit card, but it's gonna cost you $3, $4, $5 to pay me. Like now you got to pay people to pay them.
So it's a rat race.
Yeah.
You know, and what it is too is the people that's working for the system are the ones they're really the ones that's complaining the most, because they're the ones that's mainly behind the 8 ball. So it's just like a big hamster on a wheel that just keeps going round and round without getting to its destination. You know, you just get tired. You know, because the scriptures speak about defrauding, he that defrauded his neighbor in his wages.
Yeah.
The Lord is against that.
That's right.
You know, but if you got that, you can read that.
It's Isaiah 14:4. Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased?
Now, when you look up that word golden city, it goes into exactness of gold or exactness of gold. When you exact something, you demand a payment. And it's mostly dealing with fraud.
Yep.
Now, what is the fraud that is dealing with? It's dealing with what the scriptures call usury, or what Esau calls interest.
Yep.
Now, interest is not supposed to be used. You're not supposed to charge interest for money that you're lending out. Because the reason why people are borrowing is because they're behind, they're behind. So if you charge interest, what's going to happen is you're going to keep that person behind that 8. It's always going to be chasing a debt with a debt. You know, so that's why it says, how has the golden city ceased? You know, this devil that oppressed the world financially. And that's one of the things that the scripture said that the prophets, when the Lord's coming to deliver us, that's what the prophets are going to be saying. You know, how has this golden city ceased? How has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Go ahead. There should be one more verse on that.
It
says Isaiah 14:5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Yes, sir.
Right, the staff of the wicked, the scepter of the rulers. And that's what? Their rulership.
Rulership.
Because the time is up. He set us up one, take it down another. There's another precept just came to mind. Read that verse again.
Isaiah 14:5. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right, the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. That's their rulership. Psalms 94:20. Get that?
Precept.
Read that, and then you can come in. And then you got it. Psalms 94:20.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
So what is the throne? That represents rulership. So that's why I said the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler. So shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? That what?
It says, with framing mischief by a law.
Because you have the power, the legislative power, because Meyer Amschel Bauer said, if you control over nation's money, not caring out who makes the law, therefore you control what is being put in the legislation, and that's going to benefit the businessman. And not just any businessman. The international banking family, that's the ones that's running the society, this whole world. You know? So the Lord said that shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee that frameth mischief by a law. So here it is, you got a fraud system set up to make yourself rich and keep the people poor and chasing. You know, so you got the people oppressed. That's why it speaks about in James 5, won't ye now, ye rich men, how for your miseries that shall come upon you. Why? Because you through your deception and your fraud, you got rich, you living good. But the average person that's working for you, they're catching hell. And you got a lot of jakes that's praying to the Lord against this devil. And the Lord is hearing it. So that's another reason why your ass is gonna be brought down. Besides many other reasons, but that's one of the reasons you're gonna be brought down for your fraudulent money system that you have set up. You know?
Ill dealings.
Yeah, the ill dealings.
Precept.
Ill-gotten gains.
That's right.
Right.
Let's talk about those prayers. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 35, verse 16, and it reads, He that serveth the Lord shall be accepted with favor, and his prayer shall reach into the cloud.
Right. Did somebody get Proverbs 28? I think it's 8. Go ahead. You got more?
Yep. It says, the prayer of the humble pierce the clouds till they come nigh. He will not be comforted and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment.
Yeah, because the angel's sitting right there, and the prayer of the saints is being brought up with that resin, brother, that smoke then from the incense coming up before the throne of the Most High is like, yes. You know, now let's get busy on this stuff. You know? But now, that's the prayer of the righteous pierce through the cloud, pierce to the heaven, pierce into the Lord's ears.
Right.
But now, is that it? Is that the one? Proverbs 28 and 8?
Yeah.
The prayer of the wicked?
No, it's not that. This one says, Proverbs chapter 28, verse 8. It says, He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance.
That's a good one. Go ahead.
It says, He shall gather it for him that will pity the poor.
That's a good one. But there's one in there. There's a verse in there that speaks about the prayer of the wicked, something like that, abomination.
All right. What prayers of abomination?
Right.
They'll have turned his ear from the law, even his prayers from
Right. I believe that's in Proverbs 28.
Proverbs 28 and 9.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Matter of fact, is verse 9? Or read 8 again. Shit, goddamn. Bring it out.
Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 8. He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance.
Come on, man. Everything is there, and these devils don't have an excuse. That's what the Lord said unto the wicked. The Lord said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or that thou shouldest take my covenants in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instructions and castest my words behind thee. Go ahead.
It says, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Right, because the Lord eventually is going to take all of that money, because it said according to his substance shall the restitution be. If somebody get Job 24, go ahead.
Verse 9, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
That's why what do you think these devils do when they pray? They're praying to these demons. You know, they doing these seances, incantations, summoning up demons to keep things going. The Most High ain't listening to them. He ain't hearing in their prayers. Because first of all, they were set up to be the devil. May you do good that are accustomed to doing evil. Let our favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. You know, here it is, you got the land, the top land on the planet Earth. You know, the apple of the Most High's eye as far as lands are concerned. The best part of the world. The most holy land that has ever existed on the planet, and look how you're treating it.
Yep.
So what do you think the Lord's going to do to you? He's going to smoke your ass.
Right.
Is there more to that?
Verse 10, whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit.
Right, and they got the trap set up, the New World Order. It said what? It said when he's about to fill his belly, the Lord shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You know, you think you're set for life,
Right.
and that's why it says that the spirit, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
Yeah. And in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strength. Goddamn.
And it's like every hand of the wicked shall
Be upon him.
Yeah. When you look up that word wicked, in that particular verse is the word aimal, which means laborers. People that are laboring, that are being defrauded of their wages. So therefore their cry is going up, and the Lord is hearing it, and that's just adding more decay to your kingdom.
Right.
You know? You got it.
Yeah, this Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Right. I mean that's you know, dealing with rulerships, but it's also dealing in general with man and his time on the earth. You know, but it goes, you know, into, you know, these devils and the amount of time that they have to rule. You know, hey, you ain't gonna go past what the Lord set up and established. He already gave the order. He already said that the heathen kingdoms will be ruling until the son comes back to claim his rightful place on the throne. You got something?
Yep. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, beginning at verse 27.
And somebody get Job 24 and start at the top. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, "The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him."
Right, and that's why you see space debris. You see all kinds of stuff going on. And also, you have the satellites that are revealing the iniquity that these devils are doing.
All right. Yep.
The internet is really what's spewing shameful spewing on their glory. Because back in the days when they were doing things, their whole power relied on secrecy.
Yep. Precept.
But now that things are open, everything is out in the open, he can't hide anymore.
Yep. Right.
Because the seed is spoiled.
Yep. Right.
You got it.
Verse 28. "The increase of his house shall depart, and his good shall flow away in the day of his wrath."
Right, because when the Lord brings the wrath, everything that he has is going to depart.
Yep.
And the scriptures tell us in Isaiah 61 that we're going to boast in these devils' riches, in the heathen's riches. We're going to boast in that.
Right.
You know, having crowns tipped to the side, having all kind of riches, you know, chariots, you know. You know, he talking about pimp my ride. Them chariots going to be decked out. You know, you ain't going to have to stop at no heavenly gas station. Fill up on premium. So make sure you hit me with that heavenly ghostly premium. You know, squirt some of that stuff in there. Make sure you top it off too. Nah, you ain't gonna need all of that. You know, that's running. You know what them chariots are running off of? they're running off of the spirit of the individual that's in it.
That's right.
Like the angels in Isaiah Ezekiel the first chapter, it said that wherever the chariot went, or the spirit of the angel went, the chariot went. So what power is that chariot? The spirit of the angel or the spirit of the individual in it. Like and that's what Esau gets his ideas for movies. Like that movie, what is that, Atlas? With the exoskeleton suits.
Yep.
What happened? They had a Neuralink installed in them, and then the actual suit would link in with the Neuralink, and it would take on the person's
Persona.
persona, yeah, for lack of a better word, and it would be able to operate even better.
Yeah.
So it was connected with their spirit, connected through that device. You know, I mean, they had Jennifer Lopez and it was pretty decent. And that thing will just show you how that thing connects. And where do you think they got that from? They said wherever the spirit of the angel went, the chariot went. Why? Because that's what governs the chariot. That's the energy, the boot. That's the battery of the chariot. You gonna say something?
Yeah, that's what they're saying in New Jersey. It's like, man, look, these things are alive or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you also see that another example in that movie Pacific Rim when they did the neural link with the two. They called it drifting. With the body, the body would control the whole big mechanism to fight, monsters and everything.
Oh yeah. I never seen that movie.
Yeah, it's called Pacific Rim. It's kind of like they started that off with Ripley in the second 80s. She got in that walking forklift and started fighting that one alien. Yeah. So this is the last piece.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Back in the Job 20, verse 29, it says, "This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai."
That's what it says. Envy not thou the wicked, or something like that. Don't worry about they prospering and all that, because their prospering is only going to be temporary.
Yep.
They're eventually going to be taken out. Because nothing, and you see that even in this society. People are wicked, but eventually they get caught.
Yep.
It's no different with these elites. They're not getting caught, like the average person out here gets caught. But eventually the Lord's going to judge them.
If you see, if I may, you see that right now with what? All these celebrities.
Yeah.
These so-called celebrities who people are worshiping, they're going down. And now they have to jigger. They on his trail now too.
They jigging the jigger.
He's going around himself. He's going around calling himself over.
Right. But
now his judgment is coming upon him.
well, he said he don't pray to God. He pray to God.
Right, man.
Save yourself, Hova.
Yeah.
Save yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's really just also distractions too.
Yeah.
But it's showing that these devils are pulling out the dirt on these celebrities. Even though it's all for show, it's all for distraction. They're showing, look, in order for you to have an allegiance and a good run in this business, whatever it may be, out there, you got to do things.
Yep.
And that's why you have, which unbeknownst to average Jake, you have gatekeepers in that whole industry. You have A&Rs, you have, producers, you have different individuals set up in different positions that pretty much are gatekeepers. And then what they do is they probe you. They bring you different places, see how you react. If you down with it, if you're not down with it, oh, no, he ain't down with that. Or okay, we can get him over here. He likes doing this, that, and other. And then when you do shit, they film you so that they can have it as blackmail. So if you try to go rogue, they got your ass.
Because it's like little rituals and stuff, like even being embarrassed or whatever, like you being humiliated.
Dress ritual.
Yeah.
You see those celebrities put on those dresses. That's a ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to shame them.
Yeah.
And you know what that is? That's Jake pretty much cooning.
Yeah.
Tap dancing, Amos and Andy and them, for them. So that way they look, if you want to get to the next level, this is what you got to do. And then after that, what happens? They skyrocket.
Yeah. It's like
go
No,
to
go. Because it's
Yeah,
a lot.
back
If
up.
you just got a couple of
Come on,
pieces.
yeah, this Ecclesiastes 8 and 11 was talking about because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
That's because Lord, that's what everybody be thinking. If I got away with it, I can keep on doing it. The Lord ain't got to me. See what you say? The Lord really be holding y'all for. A lot of y'all gonna be here for that mighty judgment. Okay, in these last evil days, man. Those nukes, y'all gonna be nuke food, man. All right, a lot of y'all gonna be killed with the sword. All right, and a lot of y'all gonna have to face some of your worst fears. You know, you want to worship your woman as the queen. No, that's my queen. That's my queen. That's all right. The Lord got something for you. You gonna let them know what truth coming there and ravish her, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, the Lord's a jealous power. You got it.
yeah, these are some of the things these are the things that we finna come into. These are the days that are finna come upon the earth, man. All right, here, aka Babylon. You think that because you got away with it, you think that it's cool? No, it ain't cool. That's all right. You know, especially when you come against the man of the Lord. You know, if I may, I want to give this guy with one of the brothers in our camp. The guy was trying to come up against him with Keisha. 2 or 3 weeks later, he had congestive heart failure. All right, he was away from the job for 2 or 3 months. Then he came back. He was on the job maybe 2, 3 months or 2, and he just got caught with a DUI. He can't drive. Lord, the Lord will judge you, man. You don't better watch. Y'all better watch how you deal with the man of the Lord, man.
Woo! You a mind reader. I was just thinking that, man.
Because when the Lord gets you,
Yeah.
He gets you.
Yeah.
You ain't no escaping this. Like the beating up.
And you just gotta eat that shit. You know, man.
Look, he said today, man, I can't even, he just bought him a new car, I can't even drive my new car.
Good.
Yeah, because that's a justice to try to come against that moment.
But they don't consider that.
No. They think I'm just catching trouble right now. It's just a bad time in life. No, that's a justice. How about sitting down with Shaq?
Yeah, nigga, it's all the way personal. Nigga. Hey, you ain't just having a bad day, nigga. The Lord is getting at you, man. Everything that, the scriptures say man's goings are the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? So if your goings are the Lord, nigga, if you messed up somewhere, the Lord allowed that to happen to you. Hey, don't nothing happen without his say so.
Hey, you know when the scriptures say rejoice, you have apostles and prophets, the Lord has avenged you on her. When America's destroyed, you're gonna have Jake's going to be destroyed here too. That the Lord that's gonna be the avenging of the prophets and apostles on them. You know?
This is Ecclesiastes 8, verse 12. It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear Yahweh.
They keep on doing it, keep on doing it. It's okay. That's all right. Jacob do it, Lord can't forgive me. Turn around and do the same shit right all over again.
Right.
Yep. And a nigga think they blessed.
Yeah.
You know, a nigga think they blessed, man. Like, hey, really, man, really the Lord done beat your ass so much, and then you I'ma just stay got this, I'ma stay positive spirit.
Right.
You know, then the Lord just be like, you know what? I got bigger shit to deal with, but I'm gonna see your ass in judgment. Hey, and like right now, right now we coming to the days of judgment.
Yeah.
And now all you niggas that thought you was doing good, you was well to do, the Lord must love me, niggas. Hey, the Lord gonna punish you, man. The Lord gonna punish you, man. The Lord just don't love you for no reason. You gotta commit yourself to Him, man. Oh, the Lord just love me. You just a wicked nigga, man. Ain't doing nothing to please Him. Yeah, but you think because you're doing good, the Lord ain't got it out for you. Wait till the days of judgment come. Hey, the scriptures say, then shall they know who are my servants, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother. Woo.
And it says, which fear before him.
That's it.
13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days.
It shall not be well with you, nigga. It's not gonna be well with you. One day you're gonna catch a bad one, as they say. Go ahead, brother.
It says, prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Shemel.
They have no fear of the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
They have no fear of the Lord. You can tell that, hey man, hey, the Lord is acting up for this. You know, turn around and go ahead and do it. You man, I hate to bring this up. Give me some of you. We really don't touch bases on we try not to touch bases on a lot of women that are with these brothers, with these black men. All right, they telling you certain things and you don't want to hear it. We tell you, hey, the Lord gonna get you for it. You think it's a joke? The Lord gonna get you. See something, and look. The crazy part is, we just talking about the Lord, the covering that the man got over you. And you not get judged because the covering that the man of the Lord got over you. But if you keep telling me, hey, the Lord gonna jack you up, the Lord gonna jack you up, the Lord gonna take that covering, that man's covering off of you. You women that are with these elect men, and they tell you, hey, stop, the Lord to jack you up, the Lord to jack you up. Oh, you ain't did nothing to me yet, I'm all right. The Lord gonna use to take that covering from that man off of you. You're gonna be judged.
That's it.
Yep. Hey, brothers, don't get all fucked up. The Lord kill your woman, then you climb a tree and start crying to the heavens, man. Hey, you got to keep your composure in this time, man. The Lord may off your woman, man.
Yeah. You can't.
Cause you know what? Because she might have done something fucked up behind your back. Yeah. I'm not saying go home and start side-eyeing the bitch. Yeah, let me find out something. You know? You know? But hey, man, hey, you got to consider if the Lord allow anything to happen to anybody, you got to consider what they done. What? I used to be like, when I was in the world, I used to be like, wow, why did this happen? Now I say, what did this person do for the Lord to allow this to happen? Go ahead, brother. You was about to say something?
The Lord said, be ready to lose it all for the truth.
Yep.
That means your kids, your wife, anything on this earth, be ready to lose it for this truth, man.
Even your life.
Even your life. That's the type of mind frame we got to be in these last evil days, man. Right? Because like what Elder said, Lord come in there and sweep it and take out your whole family. You be the only one left.
Yep.
Joe?
Yeah. Just to see if you still gonna serve him. Hey, we're in them times, man. Hey, every man is going to be judged. All right.
Oh yeah.
We're in no time to a judgment. All right. We talk about these these 2/3 being judged. We finna be judged as well. We finna go through that judgment, man. We finna go through that fire.
Shit, you gotta have that mindset. Well, I'll see him again.
Yeah.
And keep on going, man. Like that's the kind of mindset you gotta have. Well, if the Lord willing, I'll see him again in the kingdom. Oh, I'll get him back in the kingdom. You know, and just keep moving, man. Hey, we ain't gonna even have time to mourn when shit get real bad out here, man.
You got to be like a people. I said a people. A people is called people in the national.
What are you talking about? Building
Like a people in that day. You got to be ready to move. All right, and look, you got to come to that mindset that they didn't listen to you back then. They're not gonna listen to you then. You leave their ass.
That's it.
You leave them and keep it going. Hey, I gotta go. The Lord told me to move. Y'all don't want to move. I'm out of here.
Hey, look what happened to Lot's wife.
Yeah.
Perfect example. She turned back.
Yeah.
Lot didn't turn back.
All right. So what's the one precept, one line that says, remember Lot's life?
That's it. But that's not the shortest precept in the scripture.
No, you're right.
You know what the shortest one is?
Which one?
Yahweh Shai wept.
Oh, okay. Oh, quick. Yes, quick reset. Back it up. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent.
Nobody innocent on this earth, man. All right, we all are filthy rags. All right, we all have our filthy rags. We did something, man. You did something. Okay? Nobody is innocent. All right? Go ahead.
Or where were the righteous coming? Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same.
Yep. The Lord eventually get to you, man. The Lord eventually deal with you, man, according to your works. You know, you ain't. You know, you think you got time. You just living your life. You doing well. And that's because the Lord don't want you. The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. A lot of you niggas, man, you think the Lord dealing with you, and He not. You know, because if the Lord was dealing with you, you would be serving Him. You would have that eye salve. You would have a working knowledge of what the Lord wants of you. You know. But if you just out there, you know, you living your life, then every now and then you want to say, I just want to give thanks to God. You know, that's not enough.
Yeah, the only time you're really looking for the Lord is when you're in a jam, or when you need something.
Yeah.
Any other time, you're just like, you know, nonchalant about it.
The scripture say, seek my face continually. Continually, you're supposed to be seeking after the Lord, man.
That's right.
I'm just tired of Jake, man. I'm a little fat. I'm tired of Jake, man. I'm tired of it. Like, I came here with a heavy spirit because I'm sick of Jake, man.
Yep.
I'm sick of BS, bro.
Yep.
People think everything is a joke.
Yep.
I cannot wait for all hell to break loose out here, man. Don't knock on my door. Don't come look at me. Hey, man. Leave me the hell alone, man.
Yeah, you try to tell Jake about the Lord, how the Lord about to stir up some shit out here, and then Jake wanna talk that punk talk, that punk sarcasm talk. I hate people that's talking about I speak fluid sarcasm. Sarcasm is for bitches, man.
That's right.
Don't speak that shit. Come straight, man. Hey, ain't nobody in the truth should be speaking fluid sarcasm. You know, like that's a soft shoe way around being a man. I speak fluid sarcasm. Well, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't hang with niggas that speak sarcasm. You know that then you tell Jake about they want to pop off with that sarcasm. Hey, wait till the Lord give us power, man. Wait till the Lord. Hey, people ain't gonna know that when we get endowed with power, you might see us again. Like, yeah, remember I was trying to tell you about the Lord? well. You know, knock your head to the moon.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
Bring it out.
This is Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 21. Evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid.
Israelites. The Israelites.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 21. It says, evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid.
Right, it's an evil pursuit of sinners, man. Right, because the Romans 6:23 says what the wages of sin is death, man. All right, so yeah, you out here just willfully sinning, doing whatever you want. And what is sin? 1 John 3 and 4, the transgression of the law, man.
Yeah.
All right, so that means what? The laws in effect. Where you gonna be judged by? This is a Christian church. The laws been done away with. Where you get judged by? All right, how you do things right for your how about you now? Other than lip service. The Lord told you ain't doing lip service.
Scripture said they honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from them. They're I love the Lord. But they got time for the Lord. They put no effort into seeking the Lord, man.
Seeking the Lord while He made me.
Hey, you women, man, like this Gabunzo bean eating bitch just came up here and interrupted us. Hey, man, like in certain countries, you get slapped to the ground, man. Men are talking, you come in. What is this?
Well, that's the American way.
No, they'll start hitting you with rocks the size of that pancakes. Hey, man, you come in, you interrupt people in these other countries. You know, that's why, hey, man, we just like how it's shot. We the off score in the world. People don't respect us. This demon walk up. What is this?
Right.
And then
she just walked away.
yeah, we say, hey, the apostle said this is the 12 tribes of Israel. She just walked off with a scowl on her face.
Yeah, I could have just in my mind said, this is a goddamn Elamite, fuck out of here. But I said, you know what? Hey, we know that you got Jake among the other nations. So I said, there's the 12 tribes. I just turned around and walked away.
Got too much freedom. America is giving these women too much freedom. All right? Freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say. I can do what I want to do. My body, my mind. No, the hell with that. You gonna see what's gonna happen to you.
Yep.
All right? My body, my mind. We're gonna see in that day with your body and your mind gonna be able to protect you in that day.
I know. When the Lord take that hedge away, it's over. It's over, man.
back in the day, women didn't speak in the presence of men.
Nah.
They didn't.
No
And if they
fair.
had a question, they'll pull their man to the side and ask him. That's how it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to open your mouth in the presence of men.
Feminism.
Yeah.
Hey, over there in India, she wouldn't do that in India.
No.
A group of men talking, you just walk your proud ass up and with an outburst.
Oh yeah, they'll hit her with that big fat Elamite palm.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the rape capital of the world. They'll drag that bitch in a hole and rape her to the next day.
Chupati.
Them Hindus are some nasty beasts, man. You know, they get AIDS and then travel to other countries to pass it to women because they got money. You know, they'll floss their money and then they'll pass AIDS around. Those are nasty demons, man. Go ahead.
Real quick, this is Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh Bashim Shai hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man."
Feminism. One word, feminism. You know, and that's why it was set up. That's what women lib was set up for. You know, feminism was set up for. You know, to give these women that demonic so-called power that they think that they got. You know, until the Lord chin checks them.
That's right.
You know, because when the Lord bring that hell, a lot of these women, some of them are going to maybe still have them demons on them, but the majority of them they're going to realize that they're a fucking woman.
Yeah, they're getting ready to
You
get that factory reset.
Yeah.
Right up.
Factory reset.
Yeah.
That's it on that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
You
go
have
ahead.
more on that?
Oh, no, that was just it.
This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Yeah, all them goodies that you have.
Hey, no, they felt that vintage failing when Kamala didn't get in office. They felt it, man.
Man,
You know?
they was hurt.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the black woman. It was all women because women band together with their wickedness, man. You know, but all these women they thought that they was gonna get a W. You know, and it's beautiful, man. Hey, beautiful how the Lord see. Beautiful how the Lord works, man. The Lord knows how to humble a nigga, man. Hey, that next day it was so fucking quiet out here. And then, but you know what? It wasn't too quiet on it wasn't quiet on the internet because you know what? They was cursing the Jake man out.
Yeah.
They was cursing out the so-called black man.
Yep.
You know?
Sure, them fools going, still going and tell them 1,000 times. It's the electoral college that picks.
You can look it up, bro.
Yeah.
You can Google it. It tells you, man. Got you dummies standing out in the cold.
Yep. They say if we don't like the way the people, the popular vote goes, we can change it. Who said that? Come on, man.
Bro, I used to laugh when I first got in the truth because I didn't vote when I was in the world. I was like, this shit is stupid.
Yep.
You know, like something just didn't feel right, man. I never was into voting, man. I used to ride past, when I got in the truth, I used to get up early just to ride past and laugh at the niggas in the cold in that line, in that line in the cold. I used to crack my ass up.
Niggas are snot running down their face, man.
Yeah. Yeah, niggas, hey, nigga don't ain't getting no change. You know, nothing changes. You know. But go ahead, brother.
I mean, that goes, you know, Jake goes and says, no man shall buy you. Stop looking for these people to be saviors, man. Especially the ones that hate you.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 30:7, for the Egyptians shall help in vain and to no purpose. Therefore have I cried concerning this. Their strength is to sit still.
Right, yeah, because look, because Because remember, Yahweh Shemashai is giving the strength to Egypt. America, Babylon the Great, these nations that held over us, right? Yeah, you know, the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. Turn to let it flow like a river of water, roughly paraphrased, right? All right, so you know, so these is not where our help is. Our help is Yahweh Shemashai, the one that can kill mind, body, and soul. You know? All right, so but you don't want to fear Esau, even the so-called white man, our oppressor, man, who's not even in control of his son. So y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand. Like we quoted earlier, Proverbs 20 and 24, that man's going to honor the Lord, how they can man understand his own way. Yep. These Edomites, man, they weren't getting the privilege and the service of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. They really think they took us down and they're taking over the world, man, by their will. No, it's all the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah, where he took the basis of men, which all that does is exalt the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah, where he took a so easy a caveman could do it. All right, to the top of the charts, man.
Yep, and you said, like you said, you took the basis of man. Their excellence is mediocre to us. Right. And we gotta sit down and watch that shit.
Yep.
Watch them eat their bloody steaks and stuff like it's a delicacy. Right. You know, watch them eat their abominations and they laugh at us like we jacked up. Oh man. You know?
Yeah. Hey, you gotta tell a person 2-3 times how you want your food cooked.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you want your lamb chops cooked? Well done. Excuse me. Well done. Excuse me. And then it's like they get mad at you and burn them.
Yeah.
And then you know, then you bring you some charred up shit. Yeah. I ain't eating that either. That's burnt. I didn't say black.
Right.
you know, you don't know how to cook this shit through.
Grease up. And believe it or not, you can have a juicy piece of meat.
And be well. Hey, I do it all the time, bro. Mean to tell me I'm a better cook than you? Go ahead, brother.
It's Joel 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the those of my flock.
Yeah, that's them dirty cave dwellers.
Yep. Yeah.
You can go right on YouTube or any one of those platforms and you'll see why Joe didn't want his dog sitting with him. They're doing strange stuff to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the turkeys.
Right.
Man, bro, you don't even, bro, like you damn near want to go vegan.
Man.
Like, man, like I don't even eat meat every day no more.
Yeah.
Like, man, like you know, and then if I do, I try to get the choicest meat. I don't get that ground beef. I barely eat steak anymore, red meat at all, man. But I try to get the this, you try to get the best of the worst.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everything is defiled. He said he just bread defiled among the nations.
That's right.
But you try to get the best of the worst.
I remember when y'all go inside the Friday, I remember it was about a year or two about the limit down there with the gators.
Oh, they popping them
They
gators.
was down there popping the gators, man.
And then they got a nerve to make gator bites.
Yeah.
They had to put up a sign. It was just, they had to put signs all around Florida for them not to have relations with the gators.
They're out there molesting turkeys.
Right.
Man.
Sickening, man.
I want to get out of here, man.
And you get the real stuffed turkey.
Hey, man, Esau is vile, man. He'll jump in the lake and put his rod in a fish's mouth.
Yeah.
He's vile, man.
They're violent in the earth.
Yep.
I saw a video yesterday. You guys see sea diving? He gonna kiss a shark. Shark bit his lips.
Well, he ain't got no lips as it is.
No, they got it sewed back on, but
So what back on?
what lip he had?
Fucking bird beat.
Yeah, this Jeremiah 49:10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself."
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why he's being revealed. That's what the Lord said was going to happen. He said he'll reveal with the spirit of his mouth and then will destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right. Yep.
So it's a step-by-step process. See, right now we're going through what we call the sentencing stage. Because they did the crime. They were called out for the crime. They were brought up on charges. Now, going through the sentencing stage. So you're going to be destroyed. This is going to happen. You're going to go into captivity because it's so and so and such and such. Then after that comes what? The judgment.
That's right.
So right now they're getting sentenced, but then the Lord's going to bring the judgment.
Right.
And then after this place is destroyed, then they're going to go into the second phase of the judgment, which is captivity.
Right.
And you're going to come, hey, when the Lord, and whoever be the elect, knows what we be the elect, come back down from the chariots, lightly touching the ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
And then start going around, kicking down them big ass, bunkers, and then grabbing them devils and bringing the cardinal right into slavery.
That's right. Yep.
They're gonna be hurt, man.
Yep.
Be all dirty and jacked up.
Yep.
Because you'll never see them whenever they'll be in public. You'll never see them. Nothing out of hair, not out of place.
Yep.
They got the most expensive, suits and shirts and ties. Tie might cost $5,000.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Then that day they're gonna be off. They're gonna be missing a shoe.
Yeah.
They're gonna be off.
Teeth missing.
Yeah.
The limbs missing.
Yeah. Slapped with a handful
Ripped
of
up
dirt.
shit. Being carted in chains.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Chains.
Eye busted.
Yep. Instead of cufflinks, actual iron chains.
Right. Yep.
No caviar, no filet mignon.
That's right.
Strictly whatever we give you. The scrap. And the scraps of the kingdom are going to be better than the best food here.
That's right.
But that's all right. The Lord said we're going to be able to meditate terror.
That's right.
So we're going to be able to get them back for stuff we can't do to them that they did to us. They did to our women, our children, and all that. We're going to be able to, the Lord's going to give us ulterior ways of dealing with them.
That's right.
It's going to be far worse.
That's that.
Mortal
Kombat. Punch him up into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And shoot him and punch him back down.
Yeah, that's it.
Like I said, double the cup, so it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let's get into that. Let's go into Isaiah 24. And what is that, 19, is it? Matter of fact, start around 18.
This
And
Isaiah.
then somebody get Psalms 149.
This Isaiah chapter 24,
49 and 5.
and verse 18. It says, "And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit."
Right, because what's the fear? The fear is when the missiles start flying. You're gonna have people that's gonna be in bunkers. That's gonna be their grave. You're gonna have people that when they see these things coming, they're gonna be running, because the first instinct that people are gonna have is jump in their car and try to drive to an airport or whatever. There's gonna be gridlock everywhere, cars everywhere. So people are gonna jump out their car, start running, and then you're gonna, like in what is that, ID4, when that wall of fire was coming through, and take their ass out. Go ahead.
It says, "And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Right, because you're gonna be traps everywhere. Go ahead.
For the windows from on high are open."
Right, so back then, in the ancient world, you had the windows on high that open up for the floods to come down, waters to come down. This time, the Lord's going to open up those same windows, but it's going to be fire coming down in the form of these missiles.
Right.
Go ahead.
"And the foundations of the earth do shake."
Right, the foundations of the earth, meaning the whole entire planet Earth, is going to be rocking to and fro. So really ain't going to be no place safe. Because, these buildings, the way they structure them after a certain period of time, they make sure they have some sway to them in case of any type of earthquake, so they don't break. But this type of earthquake, you ain't going to, a seismologist ain't going to be able to measure this earthquake. And then on top of that, you're going to have tsunamis. So you're going to have, there's going to be total devastation on the earth. There's going to be like no assurance of life. Go ahead.
It says, "The earth," verse 19, "the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved."
Right, because the Lord is going to bring this place down. Go ahead.
Yep.
That's why Yahweh Shai said that the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says the earth is moved exceedingly.
Right, because it's going to be, see, it's going to have to be a reset.
Yeah.
So in order to get a reset, you have to break down the old system, so to speak. Go ahead.
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Right, like a drunkard that don't have control of their motor skills. The earth is going to be rocking, but the Lord is going to have the angels holding it together, so it's not going to explode like the Death Star.
Right.
You know, but it is going to rock violently.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage.
Right, go ahead. Because the
It-
cottage is something that's out there in the field somewhere.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it.
Because that's why the Lord is going to destroy this place, for the transgressions. Transgressions are sins and iniquities just compounded on top of each other. So this place is going to be taken out. It says the sins reached up into heaven. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall fall and not rise again.
Because once this place goes down, no other heathen no other heathen kingdom will ever rule ever again on the planet.
Right.
Now, after the 1,000-year period, the nations will get their land. They'll get like a certain reprieve among themselves, but they'll still be tributary to us forever.
Reset.
Go ahead.
And it says, and it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh Shema Shai shall punish the host of the high ones.
Who's that?
Yep. The police.
Huh? Yep.
Yep.
The
It says,
elites, the so-called international banking family,
yep.
the rulers of this world. You know, as the scriptures call them, the cosmocrator. You know, the rulers of the darkness of this world. Go ahead.
Shall punish,
Spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right.
Go ahead.
shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Because they're the ones that's running things.
Yep.
Now, when the Lord in Isaiah 34 said, when the Lord comes, he's coming to visit. He said, I'm coming to see you.
Yeah.
Right? He's coming to visit
Yeah.
the rulers and their armies. And the main ruler that's going to be on the throne is Esau, the Edomites. That's how you know that the people that's ruling today are the Edomites. Well, you know, when you go to, and you said it's red, the same word, the Hebrew word there is the same word that was used to describe King David. But what about the prophecy?
Right. Yep.
The Lord said that the Edomites will be ruling. Are Hamites ruling?
Nope.
Are Elamites ruling?
Nope.
Are the Ishmaelites ruling?
Nope.
No other people are ruling but the so-called white men. They're the ones that's calling the shots around the world. They're the ones that colonize the whole entire planet Earth. They are the wicked that the Lord gave power of the earth over to. The landlords of the earth, if you will. Go ahead.
And it says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit.
Right, they're going to be gathered as prisoners. Because they're going to be taken out of those shelters and they're going to be chained one to another. By the wrists, by the waist, by the ankles. Babies are going to be shackled up. Women are going to be shackled up. They're going to have it bad. And see, the thing about it is they don't have the spirit to deal with pressure, to deal with oppression, to deal with heartaches and pains and tribulation. They don't have that type of spirit. Right?
And that's why they lose a couple bucks on the stock market. They jump out the damn building.
Yeah, because they're not built like that. You know, Jake. You know, over the centuries, pretty much. You know, we've been beat down so much that we just learned how to adapt.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, what did it say about the Egyptians? It said the more they oppress Jake, the more they multiply.
Right.
Yeah. Jacob be locked up in jail, shooting dice, having fun like a motherfucker. Make dice, compact dice out of toilet paper and put dots on it, and be shooting dice. You know.
Making shanks out of goddamn toilet tissue.
You know, making a slam, having get-togethers and shit.
Making food out of fruits and all that shit.
Barbecue on the prison stairs. They got a barbecue grill. They been barbecue grill on the prison stairs.
They got internet, video games.
It says,
Hey man, shit.
by the way,
Yeah, hey, my people are wicked.
it said, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yep.
Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when Yahweh Shema Shai hosts shall reign in Mount Zion, and in Jerusalem, and before his angels gloriously.
because all the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of this nation is going to be put down.
Right.
And the Lord alone in that day is going to be exalted. The lofty looks of man shall be humble. You know? So somebody get Psalms 149 and 5.
Yep. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, beginning in verse 5, and it reads, "Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their bed."
Who are the saints? The Israelites.
Israelites.
So let them be joyful in glory. What is the glory? The kingdom of heaven. Let them sing aloud upon their bed. Why? Because when we wake up in the morning, we don't have to worry about being oppressed. We don't have to worry about going to work. You don't have to worry about, if you got ailments. You don't have to worry about if you're late for work.
Yep.
You know? Everything's going to be at our disposal. You know, the royal penis is clean.
Clean, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Right. Everything's going to be toward, hey, the Lord said that on his right hand are pleasures evermore.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we're gonna receive the best of everything. I have not seen, neither ear heard what the Lord has prepared for them that love him.
That's right.
You have to do something?
Revelations 21 and verse 4. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Beautiful.
And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Former things are what? Esau's kingdom, nations, sickness, all of the curses. You know, everything that was set up to keep us oppressed and down. Go ahead and go back to Psalms.
The book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 6. Says, "Let the high praises of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai be in their mouth,
Yep.
and a two-edged sword in their hand."
Well, two-edged sword is an actual killing instrument.
Yep.
It's not talking about, a Vulcan, a wood staff, or none of that. It's talking about an actual two-edged sword.
Right.
And it's going to be used for something. Go ahead.
Yep. This is verse 7. "To execute vengeance upon the heathen."
To execute vengeance upon the heathen. Execute means to put into motion, to
Right.
effect. Vengeance upon the heathen. Because the Lord said what? I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Right.
So yes, the Most High is the one give place to vengeance, for vengeance belongs to the Lord. Yeah, but who is it going to use to bring that vengeance? The Israelites. Go ahead. And he's going to bring it upon the heathen, the Esau and the other nations. Go ahead.
"To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people."
Punishments upon the people for what? For the controversy of Zion, for the things they did to the apple of his eyes.
That's right.
You got to pay.
Yeah.
Lord said, we had to catch hell. So are you the one that's going to go all together unpunished? No. The Lord is not going to acquit the wicked. You're going to have to pay. We have to pay. You're going to have to pay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. "To bind their kings with chains."
See, to bind their kings with chains. So their kings are the rulers, the top of the creme de la creme. We ain't talking about no George Bezos or Elon Musk or Warren Buffett, none of that shit. We're talking about the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Oppenheimers, the Geddes, the DuPonts, the Merovingians. All of those top rich banking families that have been ruling, going all the way back to the time of the Renaissance. That got that power, that transferred the wealth of Jake to themselves. That colonized all of the nations, took their resources, lent, money to different kings on the earth by way of interest, and got rich and defrauded the whole entire planet.
Precept.
Go ahead.
Precept. This is Obadiah 1. It's set in 15. I'm going to read it in NLT, if that's all right.
Get down, baby.
This is Obadiah 1 and 15 in NLT. "The day is here when I, the Lord, will judge all godless nations.
That's it. Beautiful.
As she had done to Israel, so it will be done to you.
Yeah.
All evil deeds will fall back on your hands.
Beautiful.
Just as you swallowed up my people on my holy mountain, so you and the surrounding nations will swallow the punishment I pour out on you.
Well, wait a minute. I thought that the Gentiles are going to be saved, brother.
You must have read that wrong.
Yeah, you must have read that wrong. You sure it doesn't have like a little glimmer of hope for them?
Back Obadiah 1 and 16. Just as you swallowed up my people in NLT, just as you swallowed up my people on my holy mountain, so you and the surrounding nations will swallow the punishment I pour out on you.
Yeah.
Yes, all you nations will shrink and stagger and disappear from history.
Right. We know what that means. That means that they're going to be, like it says in the KJV, he shall be as though they had not been.
Yeah.
Because a slave doesn't have status.
Yeah.
A slave is not recognized for what he's worth, or what he is, which is a slave. Like in this society, that's what we looked at as slaves, servants, entertainers, doing spectacular things to keep Esau and the nations entertained. But as far as respect-wise, we don't get the respect that the other nations get. So the other nations are going to be the same way. They're going to be as though they had not been. Your only position is going to be, you're going to be slaves.
Yep.
You ain't going to lord over any Israelites. You ain't going to get the upper hand over any Israelites. You're not going to amass an army and then come, try to fight against us while we in the kingdom. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and us in the kingdom. None of that.
Yep.
You're going to be kept in your place where you belong.
Yep.
And that's underneath our foot.
That's right.
Yep.
Back to up, I don't know if the blood never seen blood and bone. When the guy went to Esau and told him, I want my seat at the table, he told him no. He said, look, we respect you for you jumping up and down in the gym. We respect you for your singing. We respect you for the things that you do, to entertain us. He said, but you will never be a part of us. You will just make you up. You will never be a part of us.
That's what Michael Jai White?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. It's
okay. Yeah, sometimes with his movie it's like a little sketchy. But now our Lord's will I check it out.
Yeah, he told me he pretty much telling Jake he won't be a part of us. That's how we can join together with these people, man. Look, the scriptures say never trust our enemy anyway. All right? They're our enemy at the end of the day. All right? That's why you see you see what happens when Jake
You mind if I get some juice?
With them, and then it's a person accident. The black guy got shot. It was a hunting accident. Yeah. That's why you can't trust these devils, man.
Never trust that enemy.
That's right. What is somebody called preacher?
Yeah, this Psalms 137:7. It says, "Remember, O Yahweh Bashem Shah, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof." Right.
What verse is that?
Psalms 137:7.
Okay.
Yep. Up the top here it says, "Remember,
somebody can go in Obadiah, go to the 10th verse. Go ahead.
Psalms 137:7 says, "Remember, O Yahweh Bashem Shah, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof." Right, because they called for they were happy about the falling of Jacob, man. But the Israelites, the nation of Israel fell, man. Yep, finally we got them. You know what I'm saying? They wanted the destruction, right? It says, verse 8, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed." Right. Why is it the daughter of Babylon? Because look, they're taking on the ways of Babylon. Yep. All right. Which is king. Yep.
Babylon the Great.
Yep.
Witchcraft, yep.
And it says, "Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us." So we're going to be, the Lord God, the Spirit on us to reward you what you have done to us, man. Like I said, the double the cup. So we're going to be happy to do these things unto you, right? That's it. Like Scripture says, what meditates here, right? Verse 9, it says, "Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones." Right? Just like our children was taken and destroyed and killed and using alligator bait and using target practice or whatever, ill, crazy stuff that Esau wanted to do to us because he had the power to do it, man. But this time we're going to be in the power seat and we're going to get our revenge back, man. Yeah. That's what y'all about you know.
Oh, I just read an article about the origin of polo. The game that they used to bury us into our necks. It was, yeah. We can do that to him, right?
Elder Watchman said we're going to have to eat them like
Yeah. Ain't it?
Edomite games.
Yeah.
Like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a cracker with no legs fight a cracker with no arms.
Damn.
Like that little dude that's in the video now. He got stubby arms and legs doing judo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
This is Obadiah 1 and 10. For the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay, I read NLT because it goes a little bit more in depth because a lot of people don't understand this. Because of the violence you did to your close relatives.
Now that goes back to what you were reading in Psalm 137. You know, because that's when they did that during the time when the Babylonians destroyed the temple. Project, you know, the kid was killing Jake. Esau was right there, you know, helping him. But remember, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite.
Yeah. Right.
Go ahead.
Because of the violence you did to your close relatives in Israel,
Yep.
you will be filled with shame and destroyed forever.
Yeah. You know, and that's when you continue to read, you get down to the 15th, 16th verse. It said that the nations also that partook in that, they're going to, you know, be also held responsible for their part of it.
Maccabees 2:10. I think that's what
It's charging slow because of the weather. See.
Because once it turns on, it might be
The other nations, we go to East all the time, but you other nations, y'all do some things too, man. All right, yeah. You know, we bring out a lot of history on Esau, but y'all done dipped into some things too, the other nations, man. All right, that's why, look, I'm not going on purpose. But when Elder Moscow used to come scoff us with the truth, we you know, when I bring out the truth. I used to love going to the gas station. You Ishmael.
Yeah.
You know, bro, they used to put their head down, bro. They put their head down in shame, bro. You know, these other nations know the truth, man. You know, it's just our people that won't wake up to the wisdom and understanding of the Heavenly Father, man. These other nations know who you are when you walk around. Hey, they feel your spirit when you walk in there too.
Oh, we used to set their ass up. Be like, hey, y'all the sons, y'all come from the sons of Abraham. They be like, yes, Abraham. They get happy as hell, you know that. And then you be like, yeah, we come from the sons of Abraham too. Then they get quiet. They be like, yeah, you Ishmael. They be like, hey, oh shit, that them motherfuckers that close the gas station and start praying.
That gas station right off of 30th and College. I walked up in there one day with a hat on that had Yahweh Shai. He was tearing this Jacob in front of me. He was just being very disrespectful. I was next in line. He looked at my hat, looked at me. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, they know. Hey, they know not to. Hey, these nations, they know not to fuck with us. We had a history that's unforgettable.
Right.
You know, like our people are a mighty nation. Every other nation knows that, but us, man. When we in tune with our power, hey, we unstoppable, man. Hey, that's what the scriptures say, man. That's why the scriptures say, if the Lord be before me, he's more than the world against me, man.
That's right.
You know? Hey, so like when we in tune with the Lord, man, hey, these nations know not to fuck with us, man. Hey, both of them gas stations we used to go and terrorize, both of them shut down.
They shut down,
right side by side to each other.
They side by side shut down now. You know, man. Hey, man, look, hey. We just wanted to the earlier. It said, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm.
Yep.
You know, with the elder not. I don't know who was in the campaign. We used to teach it to CBS. You remember that on these sides?
Yep.
And then they came out messing with it. We threw curses up on it, man. That mother was shut down.
Yep.
It's not there anymore, man.
Yep. The CVS, they used to call the police. The police used to come and sit there, and then the police would leave.
Yeah.
And eventually one day we went out there and that CVS was shut down.
Yeah.
And I remember because Elder Knob came to me and said, they about to shut down.
Man, they just shut down. The place look, this is examples of the Lord showing us that He's with us, you know, brothers. me, the marshal part of this brother, we went into a restaurant and this guy was scoffing us.
Yep.
His restaurant shut down.
Yep. Shut down.
I'm saying.
Yep. Hot trash.
All right.
Yeah, his restaurant shut down. I remember that.
Yeah.
And we was trying to deal with the nigga, man. But hey, see, that's if it be not of the Lord, it's gonna come to naught, man.
That's right.
You know,
Research.
Bring it out.
we still out here teaching. That nigga restaurant shut down.
Yep.
You know. Go ahead.
Judas 5:21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
Right, because look, like when we brought up, when Israel's under their power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, we unstoppable, man. He's even know that. You know?
That's the verse above.
Read that?
Yeah. 5:20. Judas 5:20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up and we shall overcome them.
Right.
But then that's when he went into the next part. So if we going off, you know, like you said, it's our ruin. But if we not, nothing you can do.
Yep.
Lord is looking at nowhere. The Lord is going to show this in these last days with the elect, man. He's going to show his power in the earth, man. All right? Like I said, you people don't think everything is funny, or you think a lot of people, oh, I got this, I'm going to do it on my own, I don't need you, or look at the man of the Lord as a joke. You other camps. They just want to say anything and want to make sure that anything goes on with your congregation. You finna see who the Lord's elect is in these last days, man.
Right.
You're gonna see who the Lord's gonna be with in these last days. All right. The potato chip it's not real. I mean, all these things. Hey, man should give an account for every idle word. Man should give an account for in the day of judgment, man.
Yep.
You gotta watch what you say, man. All right, a lot of y'all, I don't know if you have repented, but if you have not, man, you're gonna be judged for that, man.
Yep.
Coming up against the apostles, all these things. Look, all these things. The Lord is going to judge y'all over these things, man.
Hey, remember that dude? Remember those two cats? The one from Mike Epps, the one from out here, and Ricky Harris. They went and did a mock Israelite camp. You know, and then the Lord smoked that nigga Ricky Harris, and then the Lord had the brothers run up on Mike Epps in L.A. and curse his ass out. And then you know what? He repented. Hey, he repented because bro, he probably was like, man, I'll probably be next.
Right.
Because after Ricky Harris died, the Lord had. Hey, that's so you, man. The Lord merciful if you humble yourself, man. You know, because now that he pretty well to do. Got a neighborhood not too far from here. You know that he renovated, man. But he humbled himself. And the Lord smoked his boy. He humbled himself. You know.
I got you.
Yeah. This is the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 33, and it reads, who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh's elect?
You can't do nothing against the Lord's elect. Nothing. Okay? Y'all gonna see that? I'm telling you, I'll come back. Wait, man, I hope it all jump off tomorrow, Lord. When we all do, we tired of this place, man. Right? You're gonna see that you can't do nothing against the Lord's elect, man.
So is that sign that cry for all abominations of the government?
That's right. That's right. Verse 33, it says, it is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh that justifies.
The Lord got our back, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sure that you can't do nothing. All right? You try to throw curses on us. All types of wicked things going on, brother. These people try to throw curses and spells on us, man.
Yep.
All right? The Lord got our back, though, man. All right? When the people try to come and get you at the job, the Lord got your back, man.
No enchantment against Jacob.
That's right, man. Yep. I'm gonna tell you, bro, the Lord is with us, man. Me and the brother of God, man. You know, in the last few days, man, it was just like, it was like Satan that wanted us to crash on the way to work. Like back to back. And the other day it was so scary, we thought that we was divided. The Lord was with us, man. He was with us, bro. And the brother said, because I just he swerved out the way, and I just laid back. He said, why you so calm? I said, because I already knew the Lord was with us, man. Yeah. The Lord's going to take care of his elect man, man. The Lord is going to take care of his man. But you ones that's just BSing, all right? You ones that's get on the comment board talking shit, all right?
Hey, by thy words thou shalt be condemned, and by thy words thou shalt be justified.
That's right. You ones that want to have your one foot in the truth and the other foot out. Hey, man, look, the Lord requires for you to be 100% about what you're about.
Yeah. Serve the Lord with all thy heart, mind, and soul.
That's right. This grown man business. This ain't for the kids. This grown man business.
Grown man B.I.
Yeah. Okay? This grown man business.
Right, they're gonna be orange like a brick.
That's it.
I'm gonna go to the camp. You better play with the Lord, man.
Come.
All right. Make no Terry to turn to the Lord and put him out off from day to day, man.
That's it.
5, 7.
Yeah, because eventually it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Maybe found.
Follow like
You did. These people think it's the, you know what? I'm gonna go. Hey man, hey, one day you might not be able to get up to go do nothing.
Oh, you gonna go all
You
right.
might shut your whole body down.
Yeah.
Make you a turnip.
You gonna go all right.
told that guy, our food, our souls was
Yeah, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This book is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off.
Don't tell me you coming to the camp. Don't tell me. Show up. I don't want to hear him coming. I'm gonna come see y'all. I don't want to hear them come out of nobody's mouth no more. You just show your ass up at the camp.
Do or do not.
Do or do not.
Right.
No, I don't want to hear that. I'm gonna come. Either you gonna be here or you not gonna be here. Don't tell me that. Because really, you're making a pledge to do something that you're not. You're making a pledge. You're making a pledge with a vow that you're gonna come and listen to the Lord's words, and you don't come. Then you wonder why you get jacked up in your daily lives, man. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes.
This is real quick.
5,
Yeah, it says, and put off not from day to day.
Day to day, I'm gonna go. Nah, I ain't gonna go. I'm gonna go. Then I'm not gonna go. Then you call, man. I'm catching hell, man. What's going on? Can you pray for me? No.
Right.
No, I can't pray for you. The scripture say don't pray for the wicked, man.
Pray not for this people.
That's right. That's right. We're not gonna pray for you. We telling you the ways to stop catching so much hell here in this earth. You don't catch hell anyway in this truth, but we're telling you the ways of salvation to get a little bit of peace in this place.
To understand the hell you catch.
Woo!
You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro. Understand what you're going through.
Get in that
But you want to
hedge.
keep running away from the Lord. I'm gonna call you running away from the Lord. Bro, he's gonna destroy you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Right.
But playing with him, man.
It says,
Go ahead.
for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security
You got security. I think because y'all got these cars, you got a couple women on your roster. All right, you got you a nice little pension and a job. You got a little 401k and all these things put up.
I'm
Hey, man, that
straight.
shit ain't gonna mean nothing in these days, man.
That's right.
Hey, the
I'm
richest,
straight.
richest prophet not the day of the
That's
shipwreck.
right.
Hey, Esau can take everything from you at any time he want to.
Yeah.
This is his world. He controls the things that's going on in his kingdom. But y'all don't want to come serve the Lord. We can have an everlasting kingdom. All right? We could be beaten up out of here and watch the rest of the world be destroyed because you came to serve the Lord, man. When you see your neighbor out there starving, and the Lord is providing food for you and your family because you came to serve the Lord, man.
One more. That's it.
It says, It says, and in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
Yeah, that's security. You think you got it? I got this. I got this. I got a job. I go to work every day. Look at my check. My check's fat. I got a big old check. I go do whatever I want to do. You're going to be destroyed with that damn money, nigga.
Yeah, that's right. Can't take it with you.
Who you say? Yep. They think they cool in their security because they got a little job or they got a little money in their pocket. We gonna be all right. You gonna be destroyed with that money, nigga.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Just as that money gonna burn, you gonna burn right with it.
We was just talking about the same thing, man.
Man,
Jake sent it out. You know, how much do $1 cost, nigga?
Yeah, how much $1? Hey, man.
Yep.
Whole
All
ass
right,
nigga.
so with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the elect body of the nation of Israel. Once again, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushan, Hashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well in teaching us this 100% truth. Salutations to them and our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the hopeful elect of the scattered 12 tribes of Israel, scattered to the four corners of the earth, that be like to the speckled bird, also known as the Israelite foreigners, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. To you, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom. To you sincere elect brothers and sisters on the comment.
Shalom.
Woo.